Okay, so for my alternative exercise video, I'm going to demonstrate the single leg squat. You can use a barbell for this exercise. You can use dumbbells or body weight. I'm going to use dumbbells for this one. Before I actually demonstrate the movement, you have to find the correct surface, and typically you're going to look for a bench or a box that's about knee height. I'm in my living room again, so I'm going to use the couch, and this is slightly lower than knee height, so it's not ideal, but the best I have in the living room. So to start, you face away from whatever surface you're going to use and take a moderate step forward, and then the leg that won't be forward goes on top. You put the top of your foot on top of the surface, okay? Do that. Grab the weights. Again, I'm going to take a moderate step out. My other foot on top of the surface. And to start the exercise, or to start the movement, you're going to actually flex both knees slightly. You're going to keep your shoulders back and your chest out. Okay? And to begin the movement, you're going to hold your dumbbells in a neutral position, okay? And flex the knees and hips at the same time as you go down in a controlled movement. To end the movement at the bottom, the thigh of the forward leg should be parallel with the ground. Similarly, the heel of the forward foot should always remain on the ground. To come up, as I just did, you extend the hips and knee, and you will reach the maximum point. You come back up to the neutral position. And you should return back so that your knee on each side are just, again, still slightly flexed. And then you can go back down and back up for the number of reps you need to complete. Important points to this is that as the athlete goes down, as the athlete flexes their hip and the knee of the forward leg, they should keep their torso in a neutral position so that the angle of the torso stays the same. The angle of the torso to the ground stays the same. There shouldn't be any leaning, rounding of the spine, or bending. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. This exercise is it's good if a person is going through unilateral training. It's good in a rehabilitation type protocol. Populations we might want to be a little more cautious with this particular exercise is elderly patients who perhaps don't have great balance, or people you're worried about having falls. Then we probably want to start them off with something like a body weight squat kind of thing. The other thing we might want to be cautious of, as I mentioned in the previous video, is anybody who's at risk for knee osteoarthritis, who's already got some early evidence of osteoarthritis. It may progress with an exercise that stresses the knee, flexes the knee too much. A regression to this exercise would be as if it was just body weight and I didn't use any barbells or dumbbells. A progression would be from dumbbells to barbells. That's our alternative.